Members of the modern-day KKK, as depicted by well-known artist James Pate, are young and black and blind to the model they're following. Kin Killin' Kin opens this weekend at Dusable Museum of African American History, a rather shocking display of hoodlums in pointed hoods.
We had put just 3 tags to show people when they came that you could write the name of a family member or a loved one that you lost due to violence. People started asking us to give them a toe tag then. And before this exhibition even opens, this is how many tags we have. Black people were terrorized by the Ku Klux Klan. They brought death, they brought lynching, they brought fear, they brought violence. And so we're saying that comes from within. You're doing their job. And he started this in 2000. And he said he was going to keep on doing these images as long as it was happening. So needless to say, he's got more than this now. They're not meant to be beautiful. They're meant to jar and shock you. They're meant to make you feel outraged and sad and mad again enough to do something. Here's this person who clearly is succumbing to the Ku Klux Klan part of this because he always puts them in the cap. And the community's looking on as though they're powerless to do anything about it. And you see he's got the bling, and it even has KKK around it. And they have a tattoo, rest in peace, African Americans. Not one person, the community. They take the turned around cap and turn it into a Ku Klux Klan hat. Because every person you see with that is representing this terrorism that's going on in the community.
Taking over the job of the Ku Klux Klan.
Exactly.
Okay. And
they can retire. This is an iconic image in African art. It's a Yoruba image, this sculpture of a strong black face. And you see this in lots of art. And so what is being depicted here is that you're destroying our heritage. He doesn't see himself here.
Okay.
He doesn't see this in him. And here we see the soldiers and the Union Army, the black men who fought our freedom, who are much the same age as these kids are. And you're sort of volunteering for a different kind of army.
Mm-hmm. They are protecting their street corner.
Yeah.
Or their commodity.
I'm looking for a way to bring young people who have been challenged themselves and who have maybe been a first or second time offender, engaging them in a conversation about what's really happening here and why we juxtapose this imagery with that of the Ku Klux Klan. And what this piece, which is the only piece in the exhibit that's in color, shows a young man turning away from the culture of violence and turning toward his traditional culture and his ancestors and the triumph and dignity of who he really is.
And he's embracing another young man who is pulling his pants up.
Yes, he's embracing a new life.
The exhibit opens on Saturday. It's going to be here through November. The artist will be here August 1st. I'm sure people will have a lot of questions for him if he's actually, comparing the criminals to the KKK or as victims of the historical things that have been done to African Americans, because certainly we are #1 in this terrible category.
That style looks like a graphic novel.
Yeah, he calls his style kind of techo. The artist does. He's out of Ohio, and he's quite well known, and he says he's going to keep painting this particular type of series. The series KKK will go on until some changes are made. So it'd be nice to see him turn to another subject, wouldn't it?
Yeah, fascinating. And that can be seen until when?
Until mid-November. And the artist himself will be here August 1st, Dusable Museum. It's a great exhibit.
Good to know.